All right, welcome back. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message. And from the download series, so if you're here, it's by divine design. Where it resonates, you can pick it up and run with it if you want. You can leave it where you found it if you want. Definitely do that where it don't resonate, that is. And always bring your intuition to the party. Because at the end of the day, you got the consequences and repercussions to pay for the choices and decisions that you make. But we are going to see what is coming out in the energy for the collective on all time, space, and dimensions. Okay, of all those who would ever tap into this reading. Right, so let's see what we have going on at this time. What is the situation, please and thank you? I have the Akashic Tarot in my hand. So what is the situation? The situation is the Six of Keys in Crescent Moon. We have somebody chiseling away at his sculpture. He's making a design by the moonlight, working by the moonlight. In Crescent Moon. Okay. He's already created a lot of beautiful masterpieces and works of art here. Shout out to Interstellar Frequency. I'm loving the new place. Thank you for asking. This person has multiple talents, not just one. This person can do different types of skills. This person works good on their own. When they're by themselves, they get a lot of inspiration, motivation. This is where they get that, okay, it's time to get at it. I'm ready. Let's do it. Vibes. Yeah. Shout out to Janine. Good to see you, love. Yeah. I heard while everybody else is asleep, this person is working, putting in the work. Masculine energy is it's showing up as a guy. So there's masculine energy, whether you're male or female. Masculine energy for sure. Yeah, everybody else is quiet and silent. But here, yeah, they sleeping. You up. When they sleep, you up. Work. Yeah, or somebody is, anyways. This is the situation I'm seeing. So let's see what else we have. 22. Add some. I am here, present with all your spiritual support, multiple dimensional reality versions of yourself, with the angels, with your ancestors, and those in the living. And those in the living. This is when all the support from all the different types shows up. We have fairies here. Man, all the support is here. Add some, I am here. I remember in the book it said, you can say add some, I am here, and then watch as your support shows up here where you are, here and now. And of course, Luther coming through here and now. That vibe is here. Okay, cool. So let's see what else. I think we can definitely start putting the cards up again on this setup. That's a nice idea. I like it. All right. Bottom of the deck is card number 14, Initiation and the Count Saint Germain. I read a little bit about Count Saint Germain, probably inspired by this card, but there was accounts of seeing him at all kinds of different times. Like, he's infinite, he's immortal. So this is about a path of enlightenment, a path of awareness that puts you in tune with your supernatural abilities, your interdimensional abilities. Yes, I heard your interstellar frequencies. Yes, that too. Okay, what else? Oh, we can put this one back here. Look at that. Okay. What was the other deck you were just showing? Oh, this one. Let me see what your energy is in this. So that's the situation. Situation is somebody's working hard, and while they're working hard, they could be working by themselves, but little do they realize that even while they're working by themselves alone, like there's all this support from the spirit realm for them. All this support from the spirit realm. So let me see uh, what action you're taking in this. Where you at in this situation? Let me see what you're doing from the Cozy Witch Tarot. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. I heard this is not your first masterpiece. You've actually got masterpieces lined up. I heard, but you've been keeping them to yourself. These masterpieces you've been keeping to yourself. They will be revealed in divine time. So it's not like this is between you and spirit, and maybe one other person knows about what you really do, about how what you're really creating. And there's a reason why you keep it that way, is what I heard. There's a reason why you keep it that way. All right, so let me see what you doing in this. Thank you. I have 3 cards to fill out. Let me see the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, baby. Before I read anything that this card says, Ace of Wands, all I see is you're in your power. You're in your power. You're the one holding the power in your hand, sparking that light. Turn your lights on. You better leave your lights on. What's up, Georgina? Somebody did some candle magic. Yeah, somebody did some candle magic. Materializing with the use of candles. La velas. Okay, we have. It says, what? Hold on. Don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Don't you see how your passion makes you? When you're lit up, everybody else can see it too. Everybody can see that light shining through when you light up like that. Ooh, they love it. So here, King of Swords, we're gonna write about it. We're gonna document that. So this is what happened when I did the candle magic. This is how I did it, when I did it, what I experienced, how it felt like, what colors I saw during the meditation. This is what I smelled. All of these different things, right? About the experience. Documenting it is what I'm getting. Documenting the experience that has been had. Okay, we can all learn important things from one another, and this is why you document it, because you recognize the value, right, in sharing the wisdom that you've gathered. Like, it took part of your life to gather this wisdom. So let's go on ahead and see, because some people don't need to take the hard lessons like some of us do. And me in particular, like, I like to learn the hard way. Apparently I did a lot of that in the beginning. Okay, but somebody here is like, okay, this is documenting it because they figured out after doing it so many ways and making it more perfect, working. She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. Okay, let's see. So King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person, somebody who's in communications, a writer, a documenter, somebody who writes things down. This is what's happening. What you doing? Okay. And came out with this. Look at this. Good luck charm. Major Arcana 10, Wheel of Fortune energy. It says, if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Yeah, it was write a better story. I heard tell a better story, cast a better spell. Don't you know when you tell the story of what was, it was a better story, and then it turned out to be a better experience because you cast it that way. I mean, once you learn the hard way enough times, the point of learning the hard way is to do it enough time to where you decide, you know what, I think I'm just going to trust my intuition this time. You know what, I think I'm just going to believe it this time. You know what, I don't want to find out. Okay, but eventually that happens when you burn your hand on a hot light bulb enough times, you go make sure you get all the LEDs. I'm just saying. We had a situation in the move-in. So Princeton had a blanket close onto a traditional light bulb on a little lamp in their room. And my nephew tells me, that could catch fire. Like that'll start fire. Princeton didn't believe him. He said, you don't believe me? Touch it. And Princeton, without thinking about it, he just touched it. I said, Dominic, why you tell him to touch it? Well, I didn't think he'd listen to me. I'm like, mijo, he's a kid. He's going to listen to you. And then it's like, Princeton, don't just do shit because people tell you to. If it's going to hurt you, don't just do it because people tell you to. Anyways. So good luck charm. Like, you got to make the choices, okay, to do what's right for you. That was part of that Ace of Wands. As you did that, you was able to hold that candle in your palm. You will hold that candle in your palm. Yeah. Yeah, you below that was Three of Swords energy. It showed a lady coming out of the library, and it's just like, yeah, you studied a lot. You learned a lot. You learned a lot in this. And so it's like you learn how to make a better fortune for yourself, is what I'm hearing. You learn to make a better fortune for yourself. And so you're like, oh, this information. Somebody, you got a recipe. Well, I just got a recipe. Somebody's making a recipe book, some kind of special recipe book. Like, I'm getting a very Aboriginal, traditional, some kind of recipe book of stuff that's not really been put in a recipe book before, because it's very, I heard guarded information. Guarded information is not just like, you got to be part of the tribe, part of the clan. Like, you got to be in the inner sanctum circle to get this recipe. So what's this recipe? Well, it could be this recipe for success. It's like, tell the better story. You could tell the story any kind of way, especially with people that don't really know you. Like, you could tell them whatever the fuck story you want to. And guess what? They ain't got no choice but to believe the words that is coming out of your mouth, because you the one telling how they going to tell you about your life. Anyways, if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. I feel like you've been doing that. I feel like you've been casting a spell. So let me see. This I'm hearing. Let's see what kind of results you yield from your spell casting. Let's see what we get. Seven of Swords. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? This lady's gonna squash a spider. She's got a boot. She's about to squash it. Now, my kids laugh at me because when I get critters in the house, I'm good for going to grab the broom and the dustpan and sweep them up and take them outside. I am good for that. This girl doesn't look afraid of spiders, which is interesting to me because everybody around me seems to be afraid of spiders. Seven of Swords is following the divine plan. And what I'm getting from this is not really about squashing spiders, but this is about, listen, it's time to get that situation under control. It's time to do something about that situation. Your intuition has been talking to you. Strategize, strategize, strategize. So somebody here is realizing where it's like, you got this great thing. Don't tell them about the book you're writing. Shh, don't tell them. Shh. Keep it between you and the universe. Show them a finished product. And don't talk about it, be about it, baby. You ain't got to, was shown and need to be explained. Hello, let me just, I could show you better than I could tell you. Type of vibes. Yeah, so in this, it's like asking you to shh, keep it between you and source and your invisible support, and maybe that one other person, somebody is just your partner you're in a relationship with, or the person that's actually working on it with you, because there's this energy here of, this is how you're going to squash the outside influence from others when you know that nobody knows about it. When you know they don't have any energetic influence and there's nothing they could say. Somebody here, it's not even about telling them so much as it is you in your head. They're gonna say this, they're gonna say that, they're gonna this, that, and the other. Let's see what's going on with them. Let's pull the cat tarot. I'm getting called to pull this cat tarot out. So let's see what's up with the other side, because they're saying don't worry about the other side, what their opinions are. So there's a reason why, okay, since you want to know. As soon as they tell us not to do it, here we go doing it. And that's what we're talking about. All right, so what if spirit doesn't want us to get into that being on the other side? Let's see, what is the message for you about other side energy, okay? In this, we're supposed to strategize. Show us what the strategy is. I used to learn the hard way. It's nice to be able to learn more gently. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. I agree. Okay. I've been dreaming about singing. It feels so real. I'm already doing it. Not sure what it's about, but it feels like all my dreams are about to come true. Hold that feeling, baby, and keep looking for synchronicities and evidence of that. Yeah. Absolutely. So I okay, let me get my notebook out real quick before we get into these cards because I'm gonna need that. So let me see what pages we on. Mhm. I'm gonna do some mini collectives based off of whoever has commented at this point. So mini collectives will be for you could be on with interstellar frequency, who will be our number one first collective today. First commenter, we got Janine. You could be on the Janine collective, okay, and we have Georgina. You could be on the Georgina collective. So the pick a collective at the end. But for you three, it'll be more of a personal message that will be delivered in a way that your individual collectives, because y'all have soul families, you connected to them and all that. Everybody's gonna get what they need out of the message. All right. So thank you very much for commenting. Your comment just like is the assumption that hey, yeah, you can read for me. Okay. Anyways, so thank you all for being here. Even if you don't comment. All right. What's the strategy? The moon. Trust your intuition. We already said that. The moon. Okay. I love that there's dogs and cats in this because what I'm seeing with the dogs and cats is like dogs, all loyalty. All loyalty. So I'm getting the energy like you sent you, the cat the cat sent the dogs to go gather some information. This is showing me is that the name of the movie Cats and Dogs, where the cats and dogs like super secret agent man? But it's giving me that vibes, and it's giving me like, okay, so how did you do that? I asked, okay, thank you, making it so much clearer with one word: subconscious. So the subconscious is giving the orders to the conscious. See the difference in the coloration here? I know this is just a wood fence, but as I'm looking at in the camera, they're showing me day versus night, conscious versus subconscious. So the subconscious is constantly giving the orders to the conscious defaults to the subconscious type of vibe. And then it gave me so did you follow the orders that I gave you? So this is telling me there's some subconscious transmutation happening here, which is one reason why we're not really giving it to others. We're keeping it for ourselves while that subconscious is solidifies. This is the way I'm getting it, solidifies. So the moon, things you don't know, something is hidden from you. Okay, but your intuition is telling you something. Baby, I got the feeling. Baby, I got the feeling. Okay, and James, what's up? All right, what else? We have the temperance, divine timing. Divine timing. You're going to find out when the time is right. What you need to know is it's better. What you need to know is you're currently doing alchemy. What you need to know is you are a magician materializing things from this energy that you're holding now. So you got the feeling that your dreams are about to come true. Hold it, baby. Hold it. Milk it. Continue to look for further evidence. And you know why I dropped that glass of milk on the floor and broke the glass? Because guess what? All my dreams are about to come true. I'm about to have my dream dishes, and I need to worry about that spilled milk. Ooh, baby. I hope you understand the weight of those words, you know? That's awesome. What vibe are you holding? So we have this cat. Back to the image. We have the cat looking at the fish. Now, this is bringing up the energy of, is the conscious mind looking at what we have or the lack of it? Okay. This kitty, I heard this kitty could be over there looking at their bowl and saying, there's no kitty litter in my feeding bowl. No, this kitty is smart. This kitty is like, this is a fucking fresh meal is way better than that dry pellet shit anyways. So I'm glad that they didn't put no food in my bowl, because check out what I'm about to have: fresh fish today. And that's what this kitty is saying. This kitty about to have some fresh fish today, baby. You knew something good was coming, about to be some fresh fish. So what is that fresh fish symbolize? There's a fresh fish energy coming through. They said, write it down, fresh fish. Okay, I'm on it. Fresh fish. Please don't order me anything that lived in the water if you want to feed me, because it's, even though I came from Korea, South Korea, where there was a peninsula and everybody eats seafood and shit. I don't like fish. I don't like seafood, but you know what? I can get with this. I can still get with this energy. Because for me, it could be a filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a beef eater. All right, let me see. All right, what else? What you need them to know about over there? The fucking Wheel of Fortune. What do you need to know about the other side? Trust your intuition. You don't need to know. Divine timing is happening. It's all in your best interest. The Wheel of Fortune, honey. The end of an old life, the beginning of a new one. Good fortune, positive unfoldings, amazing materializations. The universe is working in your favor. What's at the bottom of the deck over there? What they want to tell us? The Death card. The old life is over. It's the beginning of the new life. You done vacuumed up all that shit from before. The kitty is out because it was scared of the cleanup. So whatever was that kitty, or was it a raccoon? Look at the tail. Whatever that was, got scared of the cleanup energy with this vacuum and is gone. It's gone. You might see the tip of the tail still, but that shit is gone. Is not here no more. It didn't like the cleanup vibes, so it had to go, and it removed itself. Isn't that nice when it removes itself? Because in this case, it totally removed itself, and I think it's really nice. But that's my opinion. What you think? I love it when they remove themselves. I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, you just handled that for me. Oh, cool. Thanks. I love finding out immediately what the fuck is really going on here, and not having to wonder and figure out how I'm gonna finagle my way out of this and keep my karma clear while I say and do exactly what I said I was gonna say and do. And you just remove yourself and it's done. It's done. It's already done. Hey, we can get with that. I heard I could get jiggy with that. All right, let's get some more tarot cards. I'm really seeing this lustrous tarot. No, 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 that's not the one I wanted. I wanted the angel tarot. There it is. In my head, I saw the lustrous tarot, but physically with my eyes, I saw the lustrous tarot. In my head, I felt the angels tarot. So let's use this deck. This one's from the good folks over at 𝙸𝚝'𝚜, and I do have my discount code below the video if you decide to order from them. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, they donated this to the channel along with a lot of other amazing decks. I like their decks. They're really nice. I particularly really like the guiding lights tarot that they sent me a lot. Yeah. All right. So let's get another spread for the love and peace and happiness. Try it. This is what I know for you. Okay, this should be the anthem, the subconscious. Since we talked about the subconscious a couple of times, I am definitely feeling the energy of uh, the background music. What's the background music happening in your head? Because what I'm getting is everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me because everything is always working out for me. And I'm also getting abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Cause everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Yeah, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Yeah, everything is always working out for me. Two of Wands in the reverse. You already did what you needed to do. You already did what you needed to do. Your ships are coming in now. Your ships they're arriving now. They're here now. It's here. Package delivery. Ding dong. Oh, ding dong. The witch is dead. The wicked witch. The mean old witch. Ding dong. The wicked witch is dead. If you saw the Wizard of Oz today, 1,000 points. Okay. Two of Wands in the reverse. The death of the old day is giving me that vacuum at the bottom of the deck. It's like, yeah. The old, and so slow it down, baby, slow it down. Slow and easy is the way I wanna love you tonight. Slow and easy. Okay, so slow and easy, we're gonna give it to you slow and easy right now. And what it's saying is like the old guard is gone. The powers that were no longer are, have been replaced. That's a beautiful thing. And it's speaking in specifics towards the subconscious. Subconscious programming has shifted. It's been done enough consistently and consistency that it has not only grasped, but it's solidified there and now it's taken root. They're screaming at me, it's taken root. Write it down. Okay, so taken root. It's taken root. It's not only done, the new has been planted, the new has been solidified, and now the new has taken root. Okay. Awesome. All right. They said off the top, we have justice. Now it's time for you to just stand still and let Lady Justice work in your favor. Yeah. Let Lady Justice work in your favor. The truth holds tall. You've been measured, you've been tried, you've been tested, and you figure out who you are, what you could do now. You're it's like court case closed. Case closed. Okay. Justice is in your favor. Lady Justice is here for you. She's sitting on her throne for you. And allow things to come to your rescue. Allow the assistance to show up. And again, it's giving me that add some I am here vibe where it's like, yeah, we're all here with you. Physical plane, all these different types of creatures and beings from all the different dimensions. Yeah. The old karmic cycle is definitely over with this. Anywhere where you felt like you were stuck in a karmic cycle, I hear you've met all the requirements. Like that's done. That's completely done, is the way I'm getting it. And you don't have to be concerned with that anymore. Yeah, that's finished. Also, justice being the number 11, I am seeing the energy of that. We haven't done this in a while. When you're in the airplane and they're doing this to the airplane, is telling the airplane, come straight, come straight. You know, they do both hands. When they tell the airplane, come straight, and then they do the stop. No, you're not getting a stop. You're getting a come straight, come straight. Keep going. Keep going straight ahead. Just march on up. Sign your name on the dotted line. Yeah. I'm hearing, oh, when the saints come marching in. Oh, when the saints come marching in. I want to be in that number when the saints come marching in. Somebody New Orleans energy in the house, I got to say. Okay, somebody Libra in your life right now. There's been a decision and there's a Libra energy in your life right now. Okay, whatever that Libra is. For somebody, it's North Node. Yeah, I just saw a North Node in the inner. Yeah, okay. Let me see. In the Magician is your hidden blessing. Listen, whatever the situation was, it was tough as fuck, baby. You went through the mostest. You went through the most, but it was perfect because that's where you found your power. That's where you lit this candle. You worked from your passion. It made you use your magic, honey. If it wasn't so tough, you wouldn't have felt like you needed to pull out your magic and use it. But you did. And now we're here. It was a good thing, even though it was a difficult thing. It was a good thing, even though it was a pain in the ass. It was a good thing, even though it was so heartbreaking. I heard it just broke your heart open so it could expand and have a greater capacity. All right, let me see what's the challenge at this time. Challenge at this time is the Ace of Wands. This is a new energy. I love it. You're in your power. You're like, oh my God, I'm not used to having this so much energy running through me. Oh my God. It's like as soon as I think it, as soon as I feel how fun that might be, then all of a sudden it shows up. Like as soon as I have the feeling, okay, and baby, baby, I got the feeling, okay, and then a song will come on or something will happen. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel so powerful. I feel so much energy. You're like, why am I not sleeping no more? It's like I don't sleep anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm never tired. Well, baby, you're coursing with source energy right now. It's like I'm just seeing the way they're showing me like a zapped battery. A zapped fucking battery. This shit is dead. It was on 10%. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And boom, now you got hooked up to the fast charger. Not just the charging, you got the fast charger. You got the super juice charger now. Yay! It's awesome. You love it. So it's like, wow, I got all this energy. So it's like, how are you going to use this energy? Now that you have the power, how will you be at wielding your power? Okay. In your environment, show me what's in the environment. The Knight of Wands. Oh, I got to have it. I got to have it. Get ready, because I'm on the way. Okay. Yes, it's that vibe. Knight of Wands, on the way. I heard, well, they busy playing about it. You being about it. Okay, somebody out there is, so I'm getting different vibes. Somebody's on the way, though. They spotted you. They're like, oh, shit. Like, that's a whole Ace of Wands. Well, I have a wand. But damn, look at that one. There's something. So somebody here is, I'm getting old school and modern. Somebody here has all the modern new age stuff, right? All the modern new age stuff. But this is ancient ways, not even old school. Old school would still, yeah. They say also was categorized over here in the new age stuff, in the new spiritual. We're talking ancient, raw, ancient energy, power, the purest expression of passion, the purest expression of spirituality, the purest expression of action. Ah, I heard even knowing and understanding that those actions come back. Tell a better story about how I did this. Ah, giving me the one of these cards that I channeled for one of these oracle decks, a handmade one. You decide and declare what it all means. You decide and declare what it all means. And then it responds in kind to what you have decided and declared. Oh my God, this pencil fell. And it's like the joke. I haven't talked about this in a minute. This was probably about 10 years ago, maybe. I don't know. But my daughter had friends over the house and I was not home at the time. But when I came home, she's like, Mom, the pencil fell. And I told them if my mom was here, my mom would say that the pencil fell and it's pointing this direction and it's looking at that. And this is what it means, this and that and the other. And I laughed my ass off. It was so fucking hilarious because it's so true. You know how to read your world. This is not, let me go sign up for, oh, I found a meetup group. I found a certification class. No, this was raw. What's the right word? Raw, crude because crude hasn't been refined, tapped into natural source, tapped into your power naturally ability. And then the Knight of Wands is like calling in all this energy to it. Calling in all this energy to it. It's the response that you're getting from being in this fucking place of power. But it's gonna take it's gonna take you a minute to get used to all this new money, honey. It's gonna take you a minute to get used to all this new prosperity, honey. It's gonna take you a minute to get used to all this great experience that you haven't really done before, but it's made for you now. And it's like, it's not that you haven't done it before. You haven't done it to this level, to this degree, to this consistency, to this level of, it's like you haven't seen it return like that yet. This is the first time you're seeing this strong of a return on what you did. Leveling it up, baby. Leveling it up. Your power is growing. Let me see. Guidance for you at this time is the Judgment. As you call it out, so it comes about. So remember that. Always call it out in your favor. If you're going to call out anything, call it out in your favor. If you're going to talk about anything, talk about it going in your favor. If you're going to feel about anything, feel about it going in your favor. And somebody says to me, yeah, but Melinda, I don't feel like this is going in my favor. I don't feel like shit is always working out for me. I don't know what you talking about. Like, that must be nice. We ain't seeing that around here. Okay, calm down. First off, leave all that out your conversation. I heard if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That's what I was raised with. And I heard that that did a lot for me in this spiritual journey. When I didn't have nothing nice to say, I kept my fucking mouth shut. And that helped me. I learned to shut the fuck up when I was angry and stop speaking into existence all this ugly shit. And it's like having done that enough that there's this breakthrough. Having done that enough that now you're seeing it in life returning to you. This is also a card of freedom and rebirth. So, because, okay, Denise, I just got to be free. 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 And I just got to be me. Me. Okay, listen. You are you. You finally found authentic you. You got to do that. You're in your authenticity in this. You are in your authenticity in this. And there's this energy here too of every dog has to answer for their sins. Every dog has their date. Everyone has to listen. The energy you put out comes back to you, honey. And I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are, is coming through. I also see for some of you, watch when you get this big announcement. You ain't really got to do nothing. So the guidance is let the universe bring it to you. Believe it, see it, hold it, tell the news story, stay in your power. This is the hardest part, is to stay in your power. Don't begin to disempower yourself talking about shit going against you. No. I win. I win. Judgment is in my favor. Lady Justice is on my side. I attracted this because I stayed in my power. And I've been in my power. And I'm trying to force nothing to happen. I surrender. I let the universe return it to me. I do what makes sense. It's not like I'm sitting around on my butt doing nothing. I'm doing all kinds of stuff that I'm inspired to do, but I don't feel like I have to make this happen and fix that and all this shit. I don't feel like I need to do that anymore, you're saying. And it's like, so the guidance is let the universe bring it to you, baby. You stand in your power. Keep doing what you're doing because you are already in your power. You wouldn't be asked to stay in your power if you were not in your power. If you were not in your power, they say it's time for you to get in your power, reclaim your power. We're not talking about reclaiming, baby. You already did that. You've been reclaimed your power. Now we just got to get your head in the right space that's in alignment with where you're recalling all your power, because we're looking for that mind, body, soul alignment. Like it's got to be all of what you're at headed in the same direction. So what's to come from this? Let's see what's to come from this. It's so good to be live with you again. This is my first live in my new place. I love it. I love the vibe here. Everybody slept so good our first couple nights here. And this is great. This is great. Okay. Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So first, I immediately heard you're going to have a dream. You're going to have a dream and it's going to show you the change. And it's going to put you in a feeling. It is a confirmation. Thank you. Is I was like, what's that word? It's a confirmation of the subconscious change that you created. Yeah. That is bringing in this different experience. It's going to be a dream. Your job when you wake up from that dream, so you can have a fantastic, those dreams. It's like, fuck, why you guys wake me up? Oh my God, I wish my alarm didn't go off. Oh, that was such a great dream. I wish I could go right back to sleep and fall back into the same dream because it was so good. Hold that feeling. That dream was showing you something about you, what's actually happening in your subconscious. Thank you. They're showing me a dream that I had a while back. I might have mentioned it. I might not have, but I definitely recorded it. And it was about the property where I grew up at. Um, and I had lived a lot of traumatic life experiences, and core memories were formed there, right? And so what they showed me was in the dream, I went back to it and it was completely remodeled. It had a water fountain. It was beautiful. It had plants everywhere. And the property had expanded because even when I lived there, the entire property lot next door to our home was empty. So it was a big ass field next door. Well, in this dream, I had the original property plus the land next door. It was all one. It was all mine. And there was a caretaker who had taken care of it. It had been taken care of. It had been upgraded. Like I said, it had all this beautiful greenery, and it had running little, a little tiny brook that ran through it with its own little pond at both ends. It was absolutely fucking gorgeous. It was a paradise. And and it was there for me. And there was another dream that I had. My father was in it, and I went to go see what he had been working on, and he was remodeling. He was remodeling this house. It was a beautiful big house. It was almost like getting a house to flip, right? So my dad was remodeling the house for me. And so there's messages in that, and I'll let you and your intuition do the work on how those messages stick for you. Everything I need always finds me. I don't even have to know what I need. I just believe, and it is absolutely. Absolutely. What did we have at the bottom of this deck again? We had the death card. I didn't show it. OMG. You guys. Oh my God. Look at that. Death card from both decks at the bottom. The old, whatever that old shit was, is over. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It's done. You worked hard to get out of it. You wanted to get out of it. And then you realize, shit, I just need to call it out different and let it change. And then what happened? Oh, it did. It did. Yay. I'm so proud of you all. All right. I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards today. And the Miracles Now deck combined. I'm going to be pulling you 2 oracle cards for your mini collectives. So we'll use the Miracles Now. And in conjunction with that, I want to use the Sacred Self-Care. I'm being guided to pull down the Sacred Self-Care. So we use both of those 2 decks for your mini messages today for your collectives. Okay, so everybody who's watching this on all time, space, and dimension, 1, 2, or 3, interstellar frequency, Janine or Georgina, which one, whose collective are you going to join into? Your soul knows which one. Your intuition is part of this. So I'm just going to give, they said 3 actually shuffles on each one down like this. And then to go ahead and just take it for the palm for your personal messages. Oh, but I should cut them and put them back together. Got it. Okay. All right, set them there. On the selenite slab, in case any of you are wondering, that is a raw tablet of selenite, and it's gorgeous, and I love it, and it was gifted to me, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful that we have it to share here with you. All right, so let's see. Same thing with the Miracles Now. So 3 in my lap, cut them, put them back together. And first up, we have interstellar frequency. So what is the message for interstellar frequency and interstellar frequencies collective? Thank you. And your first one out says, I love my food and my food loves me. All right. And from the Sacred Self-Care, you have, looks like 3 coming out. Okay. They said to take them. We have massage, we have health checkup, and we have movement. Okay. So interstellar frequency, this is diet related, but is it literal physical or is it spiritual? Are you taking in too many sources of information that are conflicting? And it's like, I'm hearing you got to weigh everything that you're taking in. Okay. So if it's literal physical for you, you could literally be weighing the measures of this or that you're taking in. They want me to tell you that my mother knew about, she taught me something when I was a kid about frying eggs because I like to eat eggs, right? But when you crack an egg and you drop it in the pan, there's this little white, it's a white thing that be stuck to the yolk. My mother said, take it off because that entire thing is cholesterol. The entire thing is cholesterol. Yeah. And the other thing I'm hearing for you is take the time to pray over your food. Take the time to pray over your food. And then walking. I'm getting walking is necessary. Okay, the massage. Pressure points. Okay, wearing that. Wearing a back brace. Wearing a back brace. Okay. Am I talking about something literal or physical or spiritual? Physical or spiritual? You'll have to let me know. Health checkup. Okay, we're gonna check on you. We're gonna check on you. Okay, if you got a doctor's appointment coming up, you could be hearing some of these things that I've just said. But there's definitely something about praying over your food instead of worrying about what. So many people, they should say shit like, oh, I'm gonna be a fat girl right now, or this shit is gonna land right on my hips, or oh, let me just eat this even though it's gonna kill me. Shit like that people say all the time. Like, for example, there's a restaurant, and you probably heard about it or heard about it on one of these TV shows, the Heart Attack Grill. I just remember seeing it on TV, and they're like, yeah, this doctor got tired doing heart surgeries of all the people that were eating all this food. They gave him heart attacks. So he decided to open a restaurant and get on the other side of the business. And he makes it with so much stuff that's supposed to be unhealthy. And I said supposed to be because it depends on your perspective. This is a little bit deep. And then I'm going to pick up these cards while I relay this to you. You can program your cells. This entire message is definitely about that for you in their stellar frequency. You can program your entire, all of your cells, all your atoms, all your DNA, all your cells. You program them. You have to do it from a place of power. You have to do it from a place of knowing. And you really don't have to do it often, because when I did it once. Sometimes repetition is just reinforcing a disbelief. If you say, hey, would you stop and grab me a bag of ice on your way over? And I'm like, yeah, I'll stop and grab you a bag of ice on the way over. How many more times do you call me to ask me to stop and grab you a bag of ice on the way over? Before I decide, fuck you and your ice, you'd have called me 10 times. I said I was bringing it the first time. I don't know what to say. I'm not even going. No, I'm not even going. I don't even want to go to your fucking party no more. My bad. I asked what you needed. I was going to bring it, but all you do is harass me now? Okay, I'm good. I'm not going. Never mind. If you don't believe I'm going to bring it and you still keep calling me 10 more times asking me for the same bag of ice, what the hell is going on? This don't make no sense. Okay, so there's that energy there. Sometimes repetition just looks like disbelief reinforced is what I'm hearing. All right. So that's the message for interstellar frequency and your mini collective. Next, we're on to Janine and your mini collective. So let's see what's the most valuable messages for Janine and her mini collective. Her collective, Janine. Okay. All right. And also number 2, right? When I respect my money respects me. Don't be talking shit about your money. You have to so there's that. I'm hearing it. I don't care about no damn money. Does that sound like you're talking about respect? Does that sound like you respecting it? Imagine you were talking about me. Would that feel like you would respect? I don't care about no damn Melinda. Does that even begin to sound like respect? I appreciate the money I have. I use it wisely. I know it's not about the money, but it's about what I do with the money. But in order to do with the money, I must have the money. So I'm grateful that I've got the money. Okay. For you, you've got 3 cards coming out too, Janine. What is going on with all these cards? Y'all just really missed me. That's what it is. All right. Connect with your womb, Janine. Connect with your womb. Thank it for everything that it ever did for you, for every cramp, for every kid, for every egg. Yeah. Connect with your womb. This is your inner feminine healing energy. What I'm seeing as I'm talking to you is putting your hands on your belly and just thinking. And I'm seeing you, I'm also, now that I say that, I'm seeing holding the hands, generating the color yellow, and then in turn with the color orange and the color red, because it's all, the womb all encompasses those 3 chakras, right? And I'm just seeing you one in turn. Meditation, build the energy ball. It's that color. We're thinking about that color, all the things it means to us, and the fact that it's connected to these chakra points. Maybe even looking at everywhere in the room where you see that color, all the foods that you love that are that color, your favorite drinks that are that color, and then taking that color and putting it into that chakra. I'm seeing that for you and those who are part of your collective. We have intuition, card number 28. Card number 28. So sometimes what happens is people get so caught up in the higher chakras that the lower chakras begin to need attention or maintenance. And then once that happens, It's like the lower chakras will drain the higher chakras. The energy travels up. So the lower chakras constantly need to be maintained. Constantly need to be maintained. Okay. So there's something here about using the money, the energy. And so anywhere where we said for you and your collective money, the words money and energy are interchangeable and the meaning is still the same and the message is still the same is what I'm hearing. Okay. Time even can be slipped into there. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I hear, and I'm also hearing time is on my side. Yes, it is. Okay. So your intuition, okay. Let me see. What's the third card that came out for you? Positive affirmations, card number 41. Card number 41. Yeah, I just see you doing some energy work on yourself. Energy work on yourself. And it's not because anything is wrong. I'm just like, this is giving me like solidifying the process. This is like somebody who's been going to the gym every year, but now or for a year, and now you're just maybe you're adding in one more exercise or you're adding in one another half an hour or 15 minutes more, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is Princeton, thank you. Princeton started off, what did he start off with, like 5 push-ups, I think he said. And he's like, grandma, I'm at 15 push-ups now. Oh my god, mijo, before you know it, you're gonna be at 50 push-ups. He's like, I know, huh? So that's the energy. Every day he's adding in another push-up. Okay, so but this is not giving me physical energy. This is totally giving me spiritual energy. Because in both of these, look at that. That third eye energy's right there. And this is looking like you physical and you spiritual. Higher self, physical self. Future self, now self. Whatever. Y'all are in collaboration. Thank you, future self, for all this. I heard thank you, future self, for all the stuff that it did for your now self and your past self. Oh, I heard, and what magic is there in that? I heard that. Okay. So yeah, a positive affirmations. They said read her tattoos. I love myself. I choose love. Beautiful, brave, worthy, grateful, healthy, happy. Yeah. And recognizing all the cycles. So there is also this energy for you, my love, of paying homage to all the cycles of your life, paying homage to honoring all the seasons, baby, honoring all the seasons, honoring all the cycles, honoring every fucking period you had that made you an amazing woman. Because everybody always want to bitch about their menstrual. But hold on, it's part of, like, you literally give a natural blood sacrifice to Earth. Have you ever thought of it from that perspective? Human women natural female energies naturally give a blood sacrifice to Earth. There's a lot there. Okay, they said, and I'm gonna leave it there. All right, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. And then definitely this meditation, this prayer energy, this affirmation energy, that third eye wide open energy, beautiful things for yourself. Connect to your womb. What does Janine crave at her soul level? What would Janine like to do? What is the best thing for you to do for you? If your dreams came true, what would it feel like? Where would you be? What would you see? Energy. Yeah, so for the Janine Collective, that's what I have for you. Anything else for Janine? I just hear an immense amount of gratitude is what I hear. An immense amount of gratitude. Oh, I heard for the work that you have done, for the energies you have processed, for the energies you have processed. A deep gratitude for you, for the energies you have processed. And the way they're showing it to me, thank you. It's like I got home from the studio. I had a nail client today, and I just moved in. So you could just imagine the state of the rest of my house. It's got stuff everywhere. But when I came home, I could see what my children had done while I was gone. They processed some of the stuff that was gonna sit there until I did it. So there's something here about, like, I was gonna make it happen anyway. God said I was gonna make it happen anyway. There's the energy here of collective energy saying, we were gonna make it happen one way or another. But thank you. But thank you for doing as much as you did, because it's like somebody had to fucking do it. If you didn't do it, we were gonna get somebody to do. Somebody was gonna do it, but you did a lot. Thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the Georgina Collective. If you want to have your own mini collective, Spirit has been guiding me to do this a lot. I feel like this is a new thing that we're going to continue to do. What's the most valuable message for Georgina? Show up on the lives right away, get in the comments early in, and that's how that will go. That's what we've been doing. We're going to keep that flow. Georgina from the Miracles Now, your card says, I welcome abundance and I will pay attention to the guidance I receive. I welcome abundance. For you also, we got monies. For you also, we have energies. For you also, we have prosperities. For you also, we have abundance. Loving this is gorgeous. Okay. Let's see what the self-care oracle has for you. Sacred self-care oracle. If you're watching this live too, I encourage you, go into the comments. If there's a deck that you want me to use, put something in the comment section somewhere, on anything on my channel. I'll get the notification. I read your comments and try to at least put like a little emoji reply. Uh, if you want to know what decks I have so you can participate in that, you can go to my website. There's a tab that says tarot card inventory, tarot and oracle inventory, something like that. It's an inventory page. So you had one that came in my hand, Georgina, and then these ones sat on the side. So it says sweet treat. Look at baking up something sweet. Oh, ha! And how often do we use baking as a symbolism for your materializations, your creations, what you are doing, what you are making? And so with that, it's like it's done. Because we talked so many times in the past on this channel about leaving it in the oven. You don't want it raw. You don't want it half cooked. You want it fully baked. We want it baked to perfection. It's now baked to perfection. As she looking down, carefully carrying it to the table, admiring the beauty of it all. She's safe. She's got her oven mitts on, so she can't burn herself. Because it's hot, baby. It's fresh. You're gonna need to let it cool down for a minute as well. That energy is there. Yeah. Let it cool down. Huh. And because they are homemade, oh my God. And because they're homemade, they are not all the same size. There's something here that's coming to my mind about the different size of the muffins, cupcakes, whatever you want to call them. They're all different size and they might be different flavors. So you're cooking up a bunch of different stuff. I've been looking for a lot of materializations of stuff that you was manifesting. I would, because I see it right here in these cards. All right, let's see what else came out for you. Oh, you have 4, it looks like. It says sync with the moon. I did grab it and it was upside down, which is telling me you have already done this. Sync with the moon. Pay attention. There's something that happened, or maybe you. Okay, so is it that your moon cycle, your menstrual cycle is going with the cycles of the moon right now? Whoa, I heard whoa. Or is it that you're intentionally planting seeds with the new moon, reaping your harvest on the full moon, praising its growth, during the crescent moon? Yeah, all that. I heard, yeah, D, all the above. Okay. What else? You have beauty ritual. Okay, so self care and self love are different. Beauty rituals are definitely self care. Abso-freaking-lutely, and they're a form of self-love, but when we talk about, healing through self-love, it's not just by doing this. This is beautiful though, and what's good is it's a healthy way to feed the ego. So healthy ways to feed your ego is okay. It deserves that. Your ego deserves to be honored and indulged in healthy ways. So do that. I heard, but even in there's symbolism in that. Your spirit can work with that too. Let it all be blended and melded together in that way. Yes, let me see with the final one that came out for you, for Georgina and your collective. We have Dream Journal, and it's card number 20, and in the journal it says, "Are you sleeping?" All right. So, Georgina, writing things down. And if you get a natural pen, like a regular old school, cedar and lead pencil, the kind you have to sharpen with the twisty sharpener, put that on paper. There's a lot of magic in that. So I'm not sure if you're drawing things, writing it down. I heard you don't even have to make whole sentences and make a whole book. You can just use key words. Like, for example, you can use the words wealth, success, love, wealth, success, love, wealth, success. So they're showing me repetition, okay, in journaling. And then they're also talking about are you sleeping? So you might need to get you might also need to get you a voice recorder or begin to voice record yourself. There's something here about voice recording yourself so you could save it, so you could keep it. You never know how good it might be. Like sometimes I'd be on this channel and I'd be talking and I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to say that exact. But there's this knowing that even if I can't ever recall word for word what I just channeled through, oh, the video is still there. Oh, yeah, that's a permanent documenting of everything that I've said, sang, and done. Yay. I'm so glad I do this channel when I get my messages for us because, yeah, it's documented. It's right here being recorded. Every word is recorded. So, this is what I have for you and your collective, Georgina. Now, everybody that stuck around, guess what I'm going to give you next? I'm going to give you a free yes or no tarot answer. So, if you need a minute to think about a yes or no question, go ahead and pause the video here until you got it. Let me see, what deck am I going to use? What deck? I want a simple deck, a simple rider deck. Which one do I want? We'll use the Lustrous Tarot. Thank you. Okay, so we'll use the Lustrous Tarot. It's a beautiful rider deck. Also from 𝙸𝚝'𝚜. Thank you, 𝙸𝚝'𝚜. Let me see a yes or no answer for the tribe. For everybody who ever watches this video on all time, space, and dimension. Remember, the way that this works is because you and your higher self are tapped in, and your higher self is tapped into source, which I'm tapped into. So your higher self, your intuition, help you formulate the question in a way that is in harmony with spirit. There's only two fucking options. It's either gonna be a yes or a no, right? So if we get an ace out within 13 cards from the time the first one falls, or at the bottom of the deck, that's a yes. However, if it's at the bottom of the deck, the answer was yes, and you already knew the answer was yes before you asked it. So let's see what we have for the love and peace and happiness. Try heap at this time. And your higher self, your intuition is involved in what question you formulate and which way you formulate that question, because any question can be posed any number of ways to help it reach a yes or no as your desired answer. Whichever answer you desire, we're going to get you the answer that God said, that the universe said, they come out with accuracy, truth, and clarity. Is their answer yes or no? Please and thank you. I love the way this works. Thank you for our interconnectivity, yet our independence. So grateful for it all at once. First card out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, the ninth card is a yes. It is a yes. Ace of Swords, yes. That is the truth, yes. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Now, for somebody, this is a specific message for you, a personal message even, and it could be more than one of you. So many of you it could be, but I'm going to tell you what these cards tell me as an experience. Okay, but we have the Strength card and Ace saying yes, okay, is your answer. The rest of this might not be for all of you. But let's see. There's been a separation. There's been something you haven't seen. It's either someone who triggered the fuck out of you, or somebody who you triggered the fuck out of, or it's a thing that you wanted so much that, like, oh, you know it's on your path. No matter what, this was on your path. Part of being on your path was how to let go of your past, get into love, really come from a place of abundance and from doing what you love because you want to do it, being honoring your value, your worth, stepping into your Empress energy and breaking the control from outside people. And now I'm gonna be the one in control. Control. Now I'm all grown up. Yes, this is your energy. Yes, this is you. You're in control. You're all grown up. Okay. The answer is yes, regardless. of whether that was your personal experience or not. The zodiac signs I see here, boy, they're really going in for you guys. You guys must have really missed me. Okay. Zodiac signs I see are Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. That's it. So, is that all of them? No, that's not all of them. There's still more, but those were a lot of them. Anyhow, this is what I have for you for this time. I'll be back with more. I'm so excited. I like the way the new recording area is set up for the time being. Things could change. You know, I'm good at changing shit around. Um, Thank you for your love donations. Choosing me for your personal consultations. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Caught love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. 𝙸𝚝'𝚜. That's all, folks. And I'm out.